The American Dream, a vision of prosperity, opportunity, and freedom. For decades, it's been a beacon of light for millions. But we must ask ourselves, is the American dream dead? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to beautiful Chiang Mai. Today we're going to take a deep dive into something that's been on a lot of people's minds. We're just a few days removed from the election in America, and so I wanted to pose this question to you. Is the American dream still alive, or is it just a relic of the past? Let's take a deep dive and look at the different aspects of this. I think to understand this, we need to look at the realities of living in America today. The cost of living has skyrocketed for one, and it is increasingly difficult for people to pursue that which they call the American dream. Let's break down different aspects of this American dream, and we're going to start with housing. Housing. According to the National Association of Realtors, the median cost of houses is about $400,000. Let me repeat that. The median cost of housing is about $400,000, and that's about 15% up from what it was last year. That's not taking into account the cost of rental prices. For some, those rental prices doubled or even more in the last year or so. And that's only part of the equation. Let's look at healthcare. So a report from the Kaiser Family Foundation reported that the premiums for a family, and this is one that is employee sponsored, is about $22,000 a year, which can significantly get into a person's savings account. Can you imagine if you are a family, let's just say you make $60,000 a year, and $22,000 that is going toward premiums. How can you really pursue the American dream when that's one of your largest costs right there? So let's talk about taxes. So the Tax Foundation found that about 29% of a family's taxes is paid to local, state, and federal taxes, which can easily eat into any kind of savings that you have working toward the American dream. So when you're talking about housing, you're talking about taxes, you're talking about health care, and you're talking about pursuing that white picket fence, the two-car garage, the 2.5 kids, so to speak, pursuing that dream. A lot of people look at that as impossible. But is it impossible? What if you had the mindset that the American dream is portable? What I mean by that, everything you thought about what you wanted in the American dream, you wanted to work hard in something that you love to do. And at the end of that, at a reasonable time, you wanted to retire and you wanted to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Your prosperity consisted of not just money, not just what you were able to save, but it consisted of your mindset, your mental health, and being able to spend time with people you love. Well, I personally believe that the American dream is portable. And some may say, Fred, if it's portable, then it's no longer the American dream. No, the American dream is a place where you can work and you can pursue those dreams. And then, as I mentioned in other videos, geo-arbitrage. You can take that dream somewhere else and live it out. And I know this is not for everyone, but look at it this way. I, for one, spent a lot of years working 51 weeks out of the year and taking a week to go on vacation, only to come back to another job and do it all again. And when I was fortunate enough, that 1 week turned into 2 weeks out of the year. So for 2 weeks, I have a vacation, and then for 50 weeks, I'm working. What if right now, if you're even considering being in a space where you can make that American dream portable, what if you say, you know what, instead of going on vacation at some resort where I'm paying thousands of dollars, why don't I do some research? Why don't I find a place where I can land and go vacation there? Spend 2 weeks. If you have more than that, spend time and say, is this the place for me? The reason why I do this, folks, is that to me, people getting to where they want to be in life as you get older, it's important to me. And that's why I do the channel. And I know this last election shook up a lot of people. You may be on the side that your candidate won. I don't want to get into the ins and outs of that. But there are a lot of people shaken, and to them, that American dream seems even further away. But if you take a different look at what the American dream can be, if you look at it from a different set of lenses, I think it's still possible. And one of the reasons why I say this is that every week, at least 1, 2, maybe even more people, they reach out to me via email. I've talked to some on video, chat, and they're looking to pursue that American dream. And it's hard to believe that it's possible because we live in a society. We live in a society where you're told to do A, B, and C, and maybe D is waiting for you. And what happens for a lot of people, they check all the boxes, but at the end, the boxes don't check out for them. And I've also talked to people who are living over here just on Social Security. And they've told me as I sat next to them, across from a table, that, man, I would have never thought that I could eat dinner out multiple times a week, have a nice place. I've built a tribe here, and I am living the American dream. So I just want to do a quick video on that. Let me know what you think about that. I'm going to post this video. I'm going to stay in the comments for a little while. I want to have a conversation. People, I love you, and I know that word is thrown across, but I love people. I love people. I want people to get the best out of their lives. And I know this is not for everyone, but if it's for you, take a look at it. All right, thanks again for watching the video. Please like, subscribe. If you feel inclined, buy me a coffee. And some of you have come over here to Chiang Mai. I've been able to break bread with you. I've been able to sit and have coffee with you, and that makes my heart happy. Have a good week, and I will see you in the next one.